Eye n'Ensoko TV oboroso bw'umugusi.
Ya kigimo mwancho muligereri bw'Ensoko TV nande ngo kwaligania semesa ya Amayia itukulia lero kitalikinyo mutinyo gatatu mwaka bw'ikirubere 2025 nemo asana mono tubwata mange gati yabone misegendrete kurwa ase Chinsa mu kiri cya Karen asemebere yabato batano nomo banyaraka bagusiri ubuma bwabo gati yabone umubunge bw'imurwa Dikri Johana Ngeno mwancho muligereri nigo emise yanyaraka bagego ikiranwa nabarai ao nande ngo nyarande kwa bango koirase gekegesi ni goika asenseme kolende ngo watabinga genda dawa buna Ensoko TV ali Facebook na boy gende YouTube tu watu buna Ensoko TV Chinsa mo kiri chinde chia X na arona bogo tobwatia asenchira yobekereno nchenguru kwa Innocent Onyango. Onchumuligeli to chakana roboturu ogoichania omubere bw'omubunge bw'ensemo ya imurwa Dikri Johana Ngeno n'abantu bande batano gati yabo murundi bw'endege eyo yagwa George Were yaikiwa se kanisa ya AGC Karen iliyogosabirwa mutakano ye okurukwa selieta na yenoi tutu Ngeno nigo ne amate yaye bale asensemeyo barai ao bebirengo ao bya serikali gati yabo mukonyi bw'umurai bw'ensen nande natabiguno no murai bw'ensen nigale nchira kogenda seseme baikire asemese egenda to mwancho muligeli tonyara ka batoko igwa chinkwana kurwa senseme yonyigwetenga no mwishimiwa muri kumenya ogenda te kwa nasi chinga kichi
to say Paul, since we all would have wanted to speak here, but because of time we'll not be able to do. With those many remarks, let me invite the youth leader and party leader of ODM, Mheshimiwa Senator Oburu, pass his condolences, and then I'll ask CS Kipchumba Murkomen to come on behalf of the Cabinet Secretary.
Baada ya Mheshimiwa Johana Ngeno nitaomba mwili wa mwenda zake Wycliffe Rono. Mwili wa mwenda zake Wycliffe Rono. Tafadhali wanaohusika kwa haraka sana. Na kisha last but
Bwana usemu yangu, one more song, then we will proceed. Bwana
Joha, even say your name carries a lifetime inside it. You are the love of my early days, when everything was still soft and full of possibility. We were young, learning life together, and somehow you made it all feel less frightening and more beautiful. Your laugh, oh your laugh, made ordinary days feel like celebration. I can still hear it. I think I always will. And the way you loved your children, Tawaron and Chasang, you adored them. You held them with pride. You played with them. You looked at them like they were your greatest accomplishment. In their eyes, you were a hero. In mine, you were a gentle, devoted father with the biggest heart. You were my beginning, was still new and pure. Losing you feels like losing the music of my youth. The laughter, the dreams, the simplicity of believing we had endless time. But even death cannot take what we built. It cannot erase the love, the memories, the family we created. You'll always be my Joha. Rest gently, my love. You're forever part of me.
He was with us. I think also in terms of sadness, the latest time I saw Ngeno in a funeral was the funeral of the late Frederick Magibior, a 30-year missionary in Maasai land from our community, stood with us. He was with us recently when we were raising money for Tenwek Cardiothoracic Center.
Johanna Ngeno and the majority leader are there, they found us there, and we were giving them a few lessons on parliamentary practice. And he was a very passionate, very, very passionate member of parliament. But I was giving him a few clues what to do in order to be close to your people. Your people will not respect you simply because you speak a lot in parliament. They will respect you if they see a difference in their livelihood. So there are few things which you must do. First, you must learn to know that these people you see, the ministers you see here, they are very important because they hold the public resources which you need to devolve to your people. And you cannot just be sitting in parliament there speaking and you don't speak to them. You don't knock the doors. You don't knock the doors and make sure that those resources which are with them are flowing back to your people. And if they are not flowing, you make sure they flow. But if they flow, make sure the implementation there also happens. They can flow, but then the implementation does not happen. The money disappears in the hands of a few people. And Johanna Ngeno learned those tricks, and he very quickly grasped the parliamentary practice and how to be close to his people. And I also know Captain Were. Captain Were used to be a pilot for my brother, late brother Raila. His wife is also from Alego, where my mom comes from, so she's my mom. And they are also a fairly young family. But I've seen all these people who have lost, whom we have lost. Most of them are very young. And I know that because Ngeno was the politician there, it is Ngeno's name which is coming up very prominently. But I can assure you, all these people are having a lot of pain in losing their beloved ones. But the one of Ngeno, I know politicians are going to now start talking about some ill motive, or there is some motive behind his death. The politicians who have very little agenda, they always want to read some malice in the death of a politician, any politician who died. But a politician...
Chumuligereri nigo togendete kubwatio rwotio na nde senchire wikiranu chika chinsa ikomi ntukomanye chinkwana chabere chigo kwana kurwa sense meyo na monoto nyarako batogotebya asenchira yubikeno tokogenda busi mwanchu muligereri nigo tokurigereri ng'abakori emirimo ebe serikali kurwa orusagirwe county ya Migori nigo barule birengereri byabo ebibiya kirima mincha nokuganirwe serikali enene kurwa chikonde cyasaba bakori emirimo bare asobokoreri bwe serikali na serikali chichi county abakori emirimo abo nigo bayakwanira yase emuchi Migori asebasabiro ogocha gose banyareko bagoteba nigo bachikoba batari guchikwanchirana.
If you read the Constitution of Kenya, does not allow somebody who has been elected or no appointed, rather employed on a permanent basis, to be converted to contract. That one will even have strike, industrial strike, the whole Republic of Kenya.
PNP to contract, we cannot accept that. And in case the government insists, we will call our Secretary General, Mr. Udege, to call industrial. Some of us, we've worked for so many years. Just imagine somebody taking you back to contract, yet you're permanent and pensionable. Where will we get? How will we get our benefits?
Mfanyakazi wa serikali ataajiriwa kwa contract, ataajiriwa kwa contract basis Kama kampuni wanaandika kwa contract, why is it that government officers are in contract? Na ndio wanapitia tabu ya majambazi. Wanapitia tabu ya kama ni hivyo, inaweza kuwa ya kwamba tukijua ni contract, hiyo usalama haitakuwa mzuri.
Kuruwase county ya Migori Mwanchumulini tokwanda gwikase county ya Mombasa sekiombekia abanyagitari nsiyorosagirwa abo gosenseyo eliyabulire buli kunga KMPDU asorosagirwa gwe county ya Mombasa kiagikerio kiabekiro koigwana Mwanchumulingo sabo kwabera kiabekiro koigwana eligokora umugiro urobeire gochikobaga okorekana lituko lya lero Mwanchumuligeri abanyagitari abo nigo balire banyale koba bagotebanga nigo bono Mwanchumuliri wachikoba bagakora imirimo maiga yokoigwana umugavana bwe county ya Mombasa umusikia Abdul Samad nigakirana SMSU banyara kwa kubeka okoigwana uko
Kamkunji with doctors to discuss the various issues that we addressed on the strike notice that we issued last week that was lapsing tonight. Number one of the issues was the issue of promotion of doctors. We had asked the county to promote all the doctors that had not been promoted. But in the meeting now, we have agreed with the county that all the doctors that had not been promoted are going to be promoted. We also discussed the issue of doctors on contracts and have had a deliberation with the county and agreed that the county will review this particular contract and these doctors will get their letters of confirmation and or changes to permanent and pensionable terms by 1st of June 2026.
Agreed in principle on everything. The teams will remain behind, teams, but for the purposes of relaying the message, whatever it is that has been agreed has already been agreed on.
Kuruwase county ya Mombasa Mwanchumulini gotokogenda gwikase county ya Busia na ekerembure nyinke gendete gotwa balimi ase county ya Busia nigo bairwa maigerio igoro yobulimi bwekerero eligokea ni asara iyo kolento ni mbure nyinge balimi abo nigo batebire umuchando babire bagwetera nubuko burwa embusuro na nigo obekegocha ekenene asubulimi bwabo.
Mimi nilikuwa nalima tu mahindi peke yake na mtama na mahindi. Lakini nimeona hapa vitu tofauti yenye hakuna kwangu. Lakini nahitaji pia mimi nipate hiyo mbegu.
Ndio nimejifunza, pia nimejifunza huko pantry inatengeneza sabuni, inaweza tengeneza pia mafuta ya kunini ya kumeki nini skin yako ikuwe smooth, alafu nywele pia kama iko na shida ya kukua. Pia nimejifunza chenye sikuwa najua. Katika climate change, uhakika tumekuwa na changamoto kubwa, aswa vimea vinakauka, lakini katika mafunzo haya nimekuja kugundua kwamba kuna solar panel iko mahali hapa ambayo pia imeletwa ili at least tukipanda mbegu yetu wakati climate inabadilika tunaendelea kupata mavuno mingi sana.
Na pia tunaona mambo ya mvua, mambo ya weather inabadilika, na hii sio Kenya peke yake, ni dunia nzima, na haswa ile kitu huwa tunahimiza ni tuweze kusikiza taarifa kutoka the meteorological department ambayo inatupatia advisories, ambayo inatuambia mvua itakuja, ndio tuweze kuamua haswa hata ile mimea tutapanda.
Tumenunua mbegu ambazo ni certified seeds from Kenya Seeds za kupeana wakulima wetu, kwa sababu tunaamini na sayansi inaonyesha kwamba tunapopata mbegu sawa na tunapopata ile hali sawa ya ukulima tutazalisha mazao yetu na itaongezeka.
Mimi nimeshukuru kwa sababu hata sikuwa na fedha ya kununua mbegu, lakini kwa saa hii nimepata. Ninashukuru sana serikali ya Busia kwa kutuongoza kwa ajili ya kutupea mbegu.
Mwanchumuliri tokogenda Busia waziri wa wizara y'obukoreri Geoffrey Ruku atebire serikali yabekire mirobili mikiranu chinga kimbure nyinge ya chakire gutwa chinsemo Ruku nigamentre goteba bamenyi bare ase chinsemo chiria machakobeya nigo babwenderete koba maiso na niga yakwanira ya asensemo ye county ya Kwale.
Tunajua tuko katika mfumo ya mvua. Kama wizara tayari kuhakikisha kwamba wale ambao wanaweza athirika na mafuriko, kama serikali imejiandaa kusaidia wote wa Kenya, wawe kona yote ya Kenya, wawe North Hall, wawe kona ya Elwak uko Mandera, wawe kona ya Trans Nzoia ama Migori, wale wote wanaweza athirika na mafuriko serikali ya Mheshimiwa Rais imeweka mipango sawa, mipango kambambe ya kuhakikisha kuna Mkenya atafariki dunia juu ya mafuriko. Kwa hivyo jameni, all the DCCs and chiefs and assistant chiefs and the county commissioners, where they are friends, let us be informed in good time so that we can ensure we move swiftly as a government in delivering all what is required by the household so that we can save them from the vagaries of funding. Anajituma, anaamuru sisi kama mawaziri wake tutie bidii, na ndio maana siku ya leo mimi niko hapa kuhakikishia kwamba serikali ya Mheshimiwa William Ruto inatia bidii, aturali. Mimi kama waziri zitarara kusukuma yale rais wa taifa ananiamrisha kama rais wake, nihakikishia kama waziri wake.
Mwanchumuligili no mwelio esegi egatiense ya Iran, Israel na Amerika keregendrete kogoserelia orogongo rwa Middle East ense ya Israel nigegendete gokorobo saga ni butindi asobwango ya saga ni nsemo ekurukunga Hamei osagani obu nigo bwatigira abantu batatu bakwete na bali ne chinkoma chintindio mwanchumuligili.
Move. Nikal. Another drone. Well, leave from there. वो खोला कहाँ का?
Wikirabo mwanchumuligili kwemanyiri aliagendete gokorekana kurwa chinsemo na namwe nagotebiria baliki baito nigo bale ase chingongo bagendete gosangiriria nakoreta aliagendete gokorekana ese binyoro kulinda samaisale subu basobono na semisiri agendete ase chinsemo chiri chia Karen asabarai baikirane amate yo Kenya gosira Johana Ngeno na abande batano bali na barobasiri tuguma bwabo kubwatekana no mubasokano libwendege uli okorekana mwanchumuligili na nomono asemise yogendete kona kobage korawa nensemo yekanisa igo tobe to koretera oroboti uru asenchire wikeranu igendera gotengera geteseri gitu gensoko TV Chiwika Chinsa 10 nobego kumanyigwanga ningi kegendete kurwa senseme ikolende kogotebinga umonene na kulende nabo igo kibatinere atagete komanyanga ki M-Pesa gakoregasi onye kubwate birengeralio nabo kubituma eliyamanyanga ki M-Pesa ya yera kare mirimo aigana Soko TV chinguru kina sentio nyango.